Hey everybody, good morning. It's Pete. Welcome to a new episode of today's best stock picks. It is Wednesday, October 7th, 2020. And let's just call it what it is. Let's start out right at the beginning of the video, just being completely brutally honest with each other. The president right now is making statements that are affecting the market in both ways. And let's keep politics out of this. This has nothing to do with politics. This has to do with your money, my money, our money, and how it's being affected right now, especially us as active traders. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about long-term investment. I'm not talking about your 401k. I'm talking about us being in the market live, day trading, swing trading, holding positions, and seeing gains in good ideas being wiped out by tweets. Again, not political. I'm giving you insights as an active trader right now on how to handle this market. It's kind of a little bit of stocks for breakfast combined with today's best stock picks. We're going to only be looking at stocks that closed strong yesterday, that withstood the barrage of tweeting yesterday afternoon, and held up and actually closed strong. I would strongly suggest, again, I'm not not advising anything, so please don't take it out of context, but I strongly suggest that if you are actively trading, especially if you're actively day trading right now, you trade liquid stocks. And for me, that means an average average volume of over 2 million shares per day. So that means that there's usually liquid bids and offers at every price level, at most price levels. So if you need to hit out of a trade, which you saw yesterday afternoon when the market just got crushed within a 15-minute window, you were trying to get out of trades. You wanted to make sure that there were shares there so you can get out of positions. We're in a very unique situation right now. We said it yesterday, and we're going to keep saying it. Again, keeping politics out of this, we're going to have volatility right through January. It is a trader's paradise, provided you actually have a good strategy to handle what's going on right now. So on the daily charts, that means a minimum criteria if you're looking to buy of well bid, which means higher highs and higher lows. Minimum criteria. Best case criteria, you're also above previous day's close today, and you're also above today's open, and you need to trade with stop losses, which is what we saw yesterday. You're much better off taking that first loss, setting an alert, and getting back into the trade than hoping it comes back, because there's a lot more going on here than just reading the tape. There's a lot more going on here than just where is this stock compared to a moving average. If you are day trading, I'm going to post a video that'll pop up here probably on the top somewhere of a day trading strategy that is a behind the scenes look at a recent game plan meeting, because I'm putting that out there because if you're actively trading, I want to give you the exact structure, or some structure. It's not everything we do in the boot camp, but it's a structure of which stocks to look at to put yourself in position to win, taking out of the consideration, the black swan type things yesterday. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, shame on you if you were day trading yesterday. So the president tweeted yesterday about no stimulus. Now he's going back on it and saying U.S. stock futures turn higher after Trump appears to change course on stimulus. So we're going to get a lot of this, and it's going to be great for active trading. I'm just telling you right now, it's going to be great for active trading. However, as Scott and Beatrice and a few other people in our community have correctly stated, swing trading is a little bit more challenging right now. Holding positions on winning trades are a little more challenging right now, as long as this environment is not reined in, and we just let the market do what it's going to do. Look, I'm sorry, I'm not going to get political, but somebody's got to rein them in, man. Somebody's got to rein them in. Doing this in public and negotiating in public is not the right thing to do. It's not. It's actually self-serving. It's hurting your money. It's hurting my money. Do it behind closed doors, man. Keep it out of the public eye. Keep it out of tweeting. Say you're close. Don't do that, man. Don't. Sorry, there's no other way. It's irresponsible. I'm sorry. So we're going to take a look at some ideas today. We're going to keep the list tight. What I would recommend doing today, again, is narrowing your focus of which stocks you're going to look at. Probably I'm talking about day trading, you can go swing trading. Keep it to between 3 and 5 stocks, and just watch those stocks during the day. Don't be all over the place. It'll be very hard to have conviction over the day, the week, a swing trade. Solar stocks, as we mentioned yesterday, have been very strong. I'd be leaning towards those. Run sold off yesterday, RUN, when the market got hit in the afternoon, and then rallied back $5. So there's some interesting trades in the market. So we're going to take a look at that right now, and obviously take a look at the headline, but just really be diligent in your discipline right now. So here's what we're talking about. First, Powell called for more stimulus. Then he said we're not Then President said we're not negotiating. Now he appears to be changing tune on that. You can see this here again. Look, I'm speechless. There's no other way to put it. Futures are up a little bit. 14 is decent compared to where it was yesterday. So we're only going to be taking a look at some stocks that we would consider to be strong. So here's actually the price action in run yesterday. The solar stocks are very strong. It fell down with a little bit of profit taking in the morning. Then had a $5 rally, sold off again and rallied again. This stock is liquid, has volatility on a regular basis, and the industry is very strong. I would strongly suggest, if you're looking to narrow your list down, to keep an eye on some of these stocks. They are just really, really trading well. CSIQ was the trade of the day yesterday that we were watching. So anyway, getting into some other trades that we think might be good today. LAC had a pretty good pullback. It was one of our top stocks over the last week and a half as far as percentage gains. This pullback yesterday is giving us an opportunity to get in the stock at a little bit of a better price after where it was a couple of days ago. Just talked about JKS. BE is another one that actually had a nice well bid day, closed strong relative to the market. Over $20 is where I like it looking at it today. OMI, we've mentioned this one recently as well. Nice well bid push into new highs. FSLY is one that we've been game planning for a while. Yesterday was a nice inside candlestick breakout. Next level is around 116. Twilio is actually a nice inside candlestick breakout as well yesterday. Hopefully you took advantage of some of those that we called out yesterday. I still like it long over 290. That would be the stop loss looking for a new trade. BYND, just impressive the last 5 weeks. And just to give you a little bit better context on that, look at that. This is a really nice price action in this stock. It just hasn't given it up. Over here, I thought it was looking like it was going to start to peter out a little bit, and it didn't. It actually punched through resistance, paused, and closed strong again yesterday. You can see it's opening higher as well. And STNE is also breaking out. So we just want to touch on some of the big stocks that most people watch. You can see Apple is clearly in the middle of a trading range and not a big edge there. Tesla is a melted candle feast right now. Melted candles are indecision candlesticks. You might know them as doji small bodies. I call them melted candles because they open and close in the same spot. So the candle just kind of contracted. Opening and closing in the same spot means lack of clarity on what's going on. So that's what Tesla's looking like right now. Not a lot of clarity there. Facebook is actually closing near the lows. Microsoft also. So the point that I'm making here is the big stocks that we normally watch are not obvious, and the ones that normally push the market around. Financial stocks actually were having a little bit of a bid. Citigroup actually bounced, pulled back to the rest of the market yesterday. So there's a unique situation that we're in right now. So I'm imploring you as your friend. You don't have to be in the market all the time. I can't stress that enough. Be smart with your money. Some circumstances where you're preserving capital and getting less aggressive, you can absolutely trade, but be diligent with narrowing your focus down, having super discipline in your stop losses. We're not in the market conditions now. We're like, just give it a little more room. Just give them a little more room. We're not in that market. This is not August. August, you can get away with that. And even then, it wasn't smart trading, but you can get away with it. We're not in that market right now. So right now, I'm gonna challenge you to hashtag trade like a pro. It's something we talk about every day in our boot camp. It's something that we're proud of when we trade well and hold our winners longer when the market's good, and when we scale back, preserve capital, and get picky when it's tougher. And then even down to that day trading criteria that you're going to get in that video that I posted. Stick to that as well if you're just actively trading. I'm telling you, there's opportunity here, but you really got to be on top of your game. I just showed my New York that you really need to be on top of your game right now. So if you have any questions, please definitely click down and leave a question for me. Subscribe to the video if you find it helpful. And if you want to join us in the boot camp, click down. I would strongly recommend that this tiny investment for the amount of money you could just avoid losing right now, that alone is worth investing in yourself. So I'll speak to you soon. Have a great day, everybody.